Today I'll be talking about global warming and the effects it's having on our Earth. Now, I'm not only talking about this topic because I'm interested, but also because it has become an increasing topic talked among by everyone on this Earth. Over the past several decades, the overall average global temperature has increased at the fastest rate recorded in history, and experts only see this trend accelerating. Global warming occurs when carbon dioxide, or otherwise known as CO2, other air pollutants, and also greenhouse gases collect in the atmosphere. They then absorb sunlight and solar radiation that have bounced off the Earth's surface, creating a bubble-like structure over our atmosphere. The leading cause of global warming is the burning of fossil fuels, such as coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc., which produce about 2 billion tons of CO2 every year. Now, as you can see here, this is an exhaust pipe from a car. Now, this is the second leading cause in CO2 emissions in our atmosphere. Now, CO2 emissions from transportation vehicles like cars, buses, etc., and big trucks contribute 1.7 billion tons of CO2 each year. Now, this is why walking, biking, or even running to work, school, or just a friend's house is highly encouraged. Now, deforestation is also a huge contributor due to the demand for wood, paper, etc. Also, to haul out these large amounts of wood from cutting down all the forests, they use big trucks again, which is just throwing more CO2 into our atmosphere. Now, trees like this remove and store CO2 from the atmosphere, but deforestation is only releasing large amounts of CO2 into our atmosphere. Global warming is also responsible for hotter days, more frequent droughts, and also hurricanes, which we have seen in these past few months, for example, as in Irma and Harvey. Now, our oceans are also slowly heating, for example, melting ice caps, and hurting marine life habitat, such as coral reefs, and their food source. Now, because of this, marine life is being forced to leave habitats because of decreased food or not even being able to survive in the hotter water temps. Now, there are methods being introduced to stop depending on non-renewable resources and start using renewable energy or clean energy. For example, solar energy, wind energy, hydropower, geothermal, and biomass energy are all examples of clean energy sources. The emissions released from burning fossil fuels are linked to breathing problems, heart attacks, cancer, and other health problems. In return, these clean energy sources will improve public health and the overall environmental quality.